I was asked tonight to speak about something a little bit light-hearted, and I apologise in advance, I'm not able to do that. I'm going to speak about something deeply personal that I care about a lot. It's why I prefer living in the US to the UK. Slide. I'm going to take you on a little journey. I'm going to share some personal perspective, share some specific data points as to why I think the USA is a better place to live than the United Kingdom. As you can tell from my accent, which is not a New Jersey accent, I'm a British national. Take a look at the graph. I've lived abroad some. I've spent 6 years living in the USA in my life in total, which statistically and mathematically makes me 18% American. That's what I love about America. Vision, passion, ambition. Please note the use of meats, the use of vegetables, the use of colour. A sandwich says a lot about what America is and what America stands for. By contrast, it's a British sandwich. Please note the 3-day-old cheese sitting on the 4-day-old bread, accompanied by a smingy brown sauce. We're not proud of that.
Delicious.
America thinks big, thinks better. To go with my sandwich, I do like a drink. When I go to a typical American bar, I can expect a cocktail with a generous measure, some beautiful ice, a smudge-free glass, and the dynamic vision of some more cocktail being poured into it. By contrast, in a British pub, I will be served a boring small measure, unimaginatively, and with a surly look from the server. Speaking of cocktail servers, in any average American bar, I can expect to be served my beverage by some people who are not just visually appealing to look at, but who are also very focused on caring with my beverage needs, but who are also talented dancers. By contrast, in a British pub, I can expect to be served by somebody who has a dead bird in her head. Now, I love the way Americans live. I love the homes that you get to live in here. This is a typical American family home. I think this one is somewhere in Texas, maybe Dallas. Plenty of room in the front yard to run the horses, 3 swimming pools in the backyard. By contrast, that is a photograph of 150 typical British family homes. I used to live 10 floors up, 3 windows in to the right. We just don't think big, we think small. Yes, now moving on to the category of celebrities. You guys have better celebrities. In the subcategory of celebrities called George, this American entry of George Clooney won on acting, work for charity, political engagement, general visual appeal. This is a British member of Parliament appearing on a reality TV show in the UK. His name is George Galloway, and the constituents of Bethnal Green in East London are very proud. American cast. What else do we need to say? Forget Toyota, this is all you need to drive. Look at the futuristic lines, the preponderance of gadgets and technology loaded onto this standard American automobile. I can't afford one of those. I used to drive one of these. My wife and I, when we go back to the UK and we take our baby with us, we have to cram ourselves into a typical British family car like this. Back to the category of celebrities, this time subcategory of people called Susan. Susan Sarandon, like George Clooney, has a great acting career. She's very talented, very politically engaged, very motivated, very altruistic. A well-known British celebrity called Susan. It's not that she's no good, but she can only do one thing. Susan Sarandon checks a number of different boxes. Susan Boyle sadly only checks one box. She's only known for one thing. Again, Americans just tend to think bigger. This really sums it up for me about the United States, though. You guys really think big. Look at the drama and passion in that image. There's ambition there. There's the complexity of all the programs that needed to be managed successfully to make that moment happen. The British space program consisted of 3 guys called Bob in the background. That car only has 3 wheels. It's a 3-wheel car bolted to a rocket. It took off. 7 seconds later, it crashed, and they were all really disappointed. In conclusion, I would like to ask the United States to not be done with its 50 states, but send an aircraft carrier across to the UK, recolonise it, and make it the 51st
Wales.
The reason for that is we can't be trusted. We can't be left to our own devices. There are some things we can do well, but it's a short list. Everything else we need your help with. We need to be supervised. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mrs. Drew. Well done.
I love America.
Really? I had it.